College is a spectacular time centered around trying new things and stepping out of your comfort zone. One of these new experiences might involve trying mind-altering substances like illicit drugs or alcohol. Unfortunately, this experimentation can expose you to the chance of consuming fentanyl, a highly addictive opioid that can cause deadly side effects if combined with other drugs. The presence of fentanyl-laced drugs has become a significant issue in the Morgantown area, so it is important that you familiarize yourself with WVU's medical amnesty policy in the event you witness someone experiencing an overdose. Medical amnesty is a policy in place for WVU students that protects them from facing repercussions if you or other parties are under the influence and making a report of an overdose. It is very understandable that a student would be hesitant to call emergency services while under the influence. Students, especially those who are under the legal drinking age, are wary of reporting a medical emergency when under the influence because they are scared of facing punishment from law enforcement or the university. Reporting these emergencies may be the difference between life and death, regardless the circumstance. The medical amnesty policy aims to save lives by protecting students in these situations so that proper emergency services can be called to help those in need. If you find yourself in a situation where you may have broken university policy, like in the Student Code of Conduct, you will not face punishment for making a report. This policy protects both you and those you are trying to help from facing disciplinary action from the Office of Student Rights and Responsibilities. What is most important in any situation like this is that you seek help from a medical professional immediately, because this can save someone's life. Though being involved in one of these situations can seem very nerve-wracking, following the few steps of this policy can be the difference between someone losing their life. The medical amnesty policy of the university can be applied to you in an emergency situation if you follow 5 crucial steps. The first step when you think someone could be overdosing is to call 911 immediately to give emergency services a report of what is happening. Be as clear and concise as possible and cooperate with the operator when asking for help. The next step is to truthfully identify yourself to all emergency personnel involved in the situation if they ask you to do so. This may be the emergency phone line operator, university or local law enforcement, and/or medical personnel. The third step is to stay with the individual you called help for and do not move unless it is not safe to stay where you are. In the event that you have to move, inform the emergency authorities where you intend to move to. The fourth step is to cooperate with emergency services once they arrive on the scene. It is very important that you provide any information requested by these personnel so they can administer the proper help to those in need. Finally, you will need to complete any additional steps or conditions required by the university's Office of Student Rights and Responsibilities. If they contact you for additional information, cooperate accordingly and answer everything truthfully and to the best of your ability. As long as you follow these steps, you can be rest assured that you will not face repercussions for being involved in a substance-related incident. It is best to remember that if facing this situation, do for others what you wish others would do for you. In light of such a serious issue, it is crucial that we are staying informed to keep our Mountaineer community safe. Overdoses and substance-related emergencies don't discriminate, so it is more important than ever that you familiarize yourself with WVU's medical amnesty policy. Thanks for listening.